So following whatever the hell it is happened with the Secret Service at the White House over the weekend, the Trump administration decided to go ahead and submit another court filing, arguing that we've got to have this ballroom because look at all these crazy people. And according to former CBS News, I guess employee, I don't know exactly what to call it, reporter, Scott MacFarlane, this court filing reads basically like a Donald Trump Truth Social post, including random capitalization and made-up words. So basically, Scott MacFarlane went through this court filing that the White House made earlier this week and is kind of suggesting that maybe Donald Trump himself wrote it, or at least ghost wrote it, for the Department of Justice. Let me read you this. The 6-page filing submitted to defend the ongoing ballroom and East Wing construction project also claims the project is, quote, under budget, a striking assertion given that Senate Republicans recently fielded a request for $1 billion in taxpayer money to fund it. The document's random capitalization and claims that Trump is providing America a, quote, invaluable gift, a word that does not exist in the English language. The Justice Department also argued in the filing that, quote, without the construction of this great project, the president cannot safely conduct the business of the United States. And they capitalized the word project in a style familiar to anyone who follows Trump's social media posts. The filing specifies that the ballroom's rooftop will be hermetically sealed to prevent malign forces from contaminating the circulating air, which is actually something Donald Trump has said multiple times. So, is Donald Trump actually writing these court filings? And by the way, none of that is relevant. In a legal proceeding, determining whether or not you can legally do this project or not, it's not about why you want the project, okay? That doesn't matter. There's no legal basis for wanting something so badly that I should be allowed to do it. It's like if you wanted to rob a bank and the courts are like, no, man, you can't rob a bank. You're like, well, let me write a brief and explain that, if I had this money, I could do a lot of things that I really want to do. I would be more protected if I had all this money, so I should be allowed to rob the bank. No, your rationale behind it doesn't have any basis in the legal arena. The law does. And the law doesn't give a crap what you want. But also, I just have to talk about this for a second. There was obviously that incident at the White House this past weekend, which is what they're using as the basis for this court filing, and nobody gives a shit. Nobody cared when it happened. Nobody cares after it happened. Most people already forgot it did happen. That's how little we care about these so-called events. Staged or not, you make up your own mind about that, I guess. Do your own research, as the right wing says. Nobody cared. And I kind of feel like nobody would have cared if something had actually happened to Trump at this point either. We don't care. The public just doesn't give a crap about you anymore. Most of us never did. But the fact that another thing happened, allegedly, and everybody just immediately was like, whatever. And then, of course, you turn around and use that as, oh, look, a thing happened. Let's do another court filing. I need my ballroom. Only gives more credence to the idea that these things are totally not real. So you're not doing yourself any favors, buddy, both with the public and, of course, with the judges, when it's so very obvious that Donald Trump is the one at least advising on these very poorly written court filings. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.